Hi everybody, welcome back to The Way Podcast. I am your host, Chloe Gorgas, and today I am here with one of my other brothers, Jackson.
Hi.
And today I'm going to be interviewing him. Jackson, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jackson. I think you already introduced me.
Yeah, but tell me about yourself.
About myself?
Yeah, just say some fun things about you.
I am a lawyer. And what else are some fun stuff about me?
You like to eat.
I like to eat. I like to watch movies. I like to watch football. I like to watch basketball. I don't like when my sister doesn't watch basketball or football. But
basketball is kind of interesting, but football isn't. I just can't. I don't know. It's only interesting when Mitchell or Hunter was playing. Mitchell was on the podcast, but Hunter hasn't been yet. We'll try to have him on sometime soon, but we have Jackson here. Okay, Jackson, so thank you for introducing yourself. So I have some wonderful questions that I am just going to ask him. And are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the first question is, what's the biggest thing you've learned in your life?
People respect hard work.
That's very true. What's your favorite Bible verse?
Joshua 1:9.
And what is it?
Be strong and courageous, do not fear, for Lord your God is with you wherever you go. I believe that's it.
Yeah. Do you have any other ones that you like?
Yeah. There's tons of other ones I like.
Isn't John 3:16 in your bio?
Yeah. Well, yeah. John 3:16 just
Everyone,
because it clearly denotes the idea of salvation and that what really Christianity is all about. So that's I do like John 3:16. I like Joshua 1:9. I like I can't think of exact numbers right now off the top of my head, but I love Psalms. I love Hebrews.
I like Psalms too.
And I like different books of the Bible based on different thematic tones and different tones. So
yes. And then the next question is, what's your favorite thing about your job?
Favorite thing about
what is your job?
I'm a lawyer. Favorite thing about my job is that it's very interesting, and it's
I feel like that'd be a really interesting job to have.
Yeah, it's interesting, and when you're interested in your work, a lot of you kids aren't going to be able to be singers or basketball stars or football people or football players or actors or actresses or whatever. It's not going to happen, but sometimes, but most of the time, that's just a fact. But when you figure out what you are going to do in life, if that happens to be the case for you, if you can find something that is very stimulating, for your mind, that is something that you will very much appreciate and give you very much appreciate. That's not good grammar. It's something that you will that you will learn to respect, because there are a lot of jobs that you could have that would be very not stimulating. So, my job's very stimulating and interesting. So
That's good. Yeah, because I feel like I'm the type of person that believes like I'm not going to do a job unless I genuinely enjoy it. I mean, like I know that I'm going to have to work cuz like I'm going to probably get a job kind of soon cuz I'm a teenager, and I'm probably going to get like a side job. I'm definitely going to get a job over like this next summer, I'm pretty sure. I know I'm probably not going to like love it, but I want to try to find something that I kind of like, like maybe I actually kind of want to be a hostess at a restaurant, because I feel like that's something that'd be like really easy for me, but I think it's all just about like finding what you could do best, and yeah, like you said, something that makes you excited. So yes. And then, how are you so hardworking? Tips for somebody struggling with working hard. Because he's very hardworking.
If you struggle with hard work, then that's a deeper issue, and is kind of some hard work is that's something mom and dad kind of instilled into me and my brothers and Chloe, but there's hard work comes through just sheer will, and it doesn't take much more than that. And you hard will and your attention to detail and attention to things that you just if you believe in hard work, then it shouldn't be hard to work hard.
Yeah.
So
And
it's not. If you believe in the power of hard work, then you wouldn't have a problem working hard. I don't see how that could be the case. But you can have aspirational goals, but if you don't work hard, you won't reach any of them. More than likely, some people are very, very gifted in areas that just requires them to live and not work hard. But I don't know any of those. I mean, I've seen a couple of people, but like there's very few of those people out there. So
yeah.
Almost everyone gets to a place of success through hard work. So that's not a hard thing for me to do, and it shouldn't be a hard thing for anyone to do. If it is a hard thing for you to do, then you need to start asking questions about yourself and what you need to focus on to motivate you. So.
Yeah. And sometimes one thing I've learned is you're not always going to feel motivated, but you have to do it despite if you feel motivated or not, because if you just do things when you feel like doing them, nothing's gonna really work, because you're not gonna always feel like doing a lot of things. Like, I never want to do my homework, but I force myself to do it because I know that if I don't do it, my grades are gonna go really down. But it could be with anything. It could be like, sometimes you can't base what you do if you're actually feeling motivated or not. There's sometimes where I actually am motivated, but there's a lot of times where I'm not. It's hard, but that's just life, and sometimes you just have to do things despite if you feel like doing them. Okay. Yes. So, Jackson, I have another question.
Okay.
What's the biggest thing that God has taught you this year?
Trust. Trust yourself. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in God, and know that everything happens for His will, according to His will, and nothing that happens doesn't happen for a reason, so to speak, because God is willing what He desires to happen in the world to glorify Him. So through any tragedy or any sort of setback in your life, if you work hard, then if you work hard and you trust in God's plan for your life, no matter what you think that plan is, then He'll use you for His good, which is all that we can ask for as humans. So I think that He's displayed that in my life in a different way this year, but just trust and faith, and
Yeah.
they're not the same thing, but yeah.
That's so good. I think, what's your favorite food? He has to think hard about this one.
Pizza. Bacon pizza.
I like bacon pizza. Do you have a favorite, like, Christian or worship song?
I like the band Switchfoot.
Oh, I like Switchfoot.
So-
Jackson, you're not in frame. People can't see you.
I like
Your
the
lovely
band-
face.
I like the band Switchfoot. So, and Need to Breathe. I don't listen to a lot of music, but they're good. And when I go to church on Sundays, I like listening to worship music there, and obviously singing along, and really just I don't really hate any worship music, so hope that answers the
Yay.
question. Yeah.
Okay. Now, to close us out of this podcast, actually, I have 2 more questions.
Okay.
Wait, I already asked this. Well, I guess this kind of goes with the first one, but, like, what's the best advice, like, mom or dad or, like, whoever has ever told you?
Well, I think that goes towards just the hard work ethic. When I was young, Dad would deliver papers out in Detroit, and I remember waking up one night and him telling me to do that, and so it was like, or him saying that he was going out to do that, and seeing his growth through my lifetime has that's kind of where I've learned the importance of hard work.
Mm-hmm.
And when I haven't worked hard, I've learned how detrimental the lack of hard work can be in your life. So
Yeah. It's okay to take a break, but hard work is very important.
yeah.
Yes. And then what's your favorite childhood memory?
I don't know. That's a
Or just something, it doesn't have to be your favorite, but just something you remember from your childhood.
well, I mean, I've told Mom and Dad this, and you guys too, but
Jack.
That's you.
Huh? What did I do?
It's the table.
Oh, sorry guys.
I like Dad introducing me to movies, and
He loves movies. That's a question I have to ask. What's your favorite movie? Because this man, he is a big movie man. He is obsessed with movies. You should just start talking about movies. What's your favorite movie?
favorite movie is probably there's a lot of good movies out there, but my favorite movie um I think there's probably more than one answer to this, but I like Arrival by Denis Villeneuve. It's a popular movie. You can find it on some streaming platform, I'm sure. But it's a very good uh, display of how the value of life is important um, to us humans and should be. So,
Yay. Okay, well, Jackson, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. And at the end of every single one of my podcasts, I ask either I do it or I ask my guests to do it, but will you pray us out of this podcast?
yeah.
Okay.
Dear Lord, thank you for all your blessings and your um, divine divine nature that watches over us and guides our steps, and we'll never fully understand your nature, Lord, but you've given us a rules to live by and things to pursue and different goals and tasks. So I pray that you do that, and you help help emphasize that in my life and Chloe's life and everyone who is watching's life. And I pray that you give me power, strength, and and guide my steps, and that's just guide my steps, Lord. I and it's important that we're aware that you guide, you tell us through our actions what is how you're going to use us through good, which is not uniquely aware to us in the moment, but can be displayed through through you. And give us health, strength, and the purpose we need to attack each day. And I pray that everyone finds someone out there to lift themselves up and to be partners with in life or just in friendship. And that might be a little far down the road for this audience, but yeah. But just I pray that you put people in people's lives to help them, so they're not living through a iPhone screen or a computer screen or an iPad screen or a Windows Surface screen, and doing things through their life, their actual actions. Not that the actions on a phone don't matter, but the actions through your everyday life are shown through those physical actions. And I pray that you just, your will be done, Lord. That's all I can do, and all I pray for. And I pray for health and safety and any unspoken prayers. So, hope that covers all the audience's prayers and my prayers and whatever. So, love you, Jesus. Amen.
Yay! Thank you, Jackson. It was a very nice prayer. Okay, well, that was the podcast for today. I will see you guys next week. And I love you so much, but most importantly, Jesus loves you. Bye, guys. Jackson, say bye.
Bye.